Russia accuses US of pushing Iran situation to brink of war.
Here's a summary of the article.
Moscow, Russia accused the United States on Friday of deliberately stoking dangerous tensions around Iran and pushing the situation to the brink of war, the RIA news agency reported. Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov called on Washington to weigh the possible consequences of conflict with Iran and said a report in The New York Times showed the situation was extremely dangerous. U.S. President Donald Trump approved military strikes against Iran in retaliation for the downing of a U.S. surveillance drone, but called off the attacks at the last minute, the report said.
This post received a score of 21,300, with an upvote ratio of 90%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Also, according to Reuters, Trump warned Iran via Oman that U.S. attack was imminent, called for talks.
Italics are my speculation, the rest are from new sources. You see a formation of U.S. planes flying in combat formations towards Iranian airspace, followed by U.S. ships getting into position to launch cruise missiles. You will most likely tell your men to get ready for an attack. Either way, the greatest benefactor is most likely Saudi Arabia.
Israel's also already called on all peace-loving nations to back the U.S. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength.
Pax per bellum.
Si vis pacem, para bellum.
Si vis pacem should all calm the fuck down, and find a distraction. Like watching a movie. John Wick 3 for instance.
Finally, foreign policy we can all get behind.
No, you're breathtaking. Can we have Keanu as President of the USA? He's certainly not qualified for the job, yet better than 45 in so many ways.
Isn't he Canadian though?
If only we could somehow get together with other countries and come up with a treaty to get Iran to agree to non-proliferation in exchange for lifting sanctions.
Yay, something like an international treaty. We can call it the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action (JCPOA). Face with rolling eyes, S. It might not have been perfect, because no compromise ever is. But we got international weapons inspectors to verify Iran's compliance, in exchange for sanctions relief. We could have shown them that working with the West is more beneficial than waging proxy wars against us. But Trump had to tear up everything Obama accomplished. All because Obama crushed Trump's fragile, oversized ego over Trump's racist birther nonsense.
The deal was never going to work as long as there wasn't a Democratic Congress. The Republicans even said during the negotiations that they wouldn't adhere to the deal.
During our own government's negotiation, Senator Tom Cotton sent a letter signed by 46 Republican senators to Iran, acting as some sort of shadow government, saying no matter what the deal is, the next Republican president would not honor it. UN fucking believable.
How is that not an act of treason?
There was a White House petition at the time accusing them of that. Logan Act 1 think.
There's been a hell of a lot of talk about this potential upcoming war with Iran. But can anyone tell me what are the actual chances of this escalating to outright war? I mean, US seems to continuously, every few years have beef with one country or another. North Korea etc., and all the media say every time is that it will lead to war. What are the actual chances this could? Is it the most likely in decades or just more bullshit talk to make US seem all-powerful?
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.